Hello, I'm Naomey. I'm working on a project called What is Your Function under the Goal Managed Business Organization. Uh, I'm going to give you the presentation about the function of management, the scenario associated with those functions, and the management style, uh, then strength and weakness of each and every style. Let me start on the function one. Function one is planning. Planning requires active participation, respect to time and implementation. Also, it organizes company resources. The activity that is associated with this function is budgeting for a given year. Like the manager in charge, they do this in planning. The function two is organizing. Organizing, it reads and delegate different tasks to the employees uh, or other employer. The activity that is associated with this function is categorizing employees in a different task. Uh, the third function is reading. Reading, it gives orders and it creates team motivation among employees. The activity of this function is grouping employees in a different posts. The other function is staffing. Staffing stimulates motivation and discipline. In the staffing, they check improvement of employees. The last function is controlling. Controlling, uh, it measure and report performance of employees. The activity that is associated with this function is checking reports at the end of the week, where every employee report what he or she have done in the whole week. Let me go on the management style. We have three management style, which are discussing, delegating, and directing. Directing, directing, it gives a broad discussion and it gives order to the employees. The scenario that is also directing, it tells what, when, and how to do a given task. The scenario which is go with directing is, in our company there are some employees who come late to work. After mentioning that, I have reported this because it was in my charge. I've reported this to the boss. The boss replied, sent me an email. He told me that in the meeting we will discuss about that issue, and the issue was solved. The other style is discussing. Discussing, uh, it it requires active participation where people sit together, they raise the question, then they search for a solution. The scenario that is related to this style, in our company they want to hire an intern to be a full-time employee, but no one knows. In the meeting on Monday, uh, the human resource manager, he she talked about that, and we have discussed together. Everyone gives his or her suggestion on that intern. Then finally we have concluded that he is becoming a full-time employee through our discussion. The last one is delegating. Delegating, it gives direct orders. It works through empowerment. The scenario that is associated with this style, the CEO of my company came, but no one knows. In that in the time that the security guard saw him, he called me immediately. The CEO entered in the office. Then he wanted to check the improvement, the performance of employees. Uh, in that moment, I have ordered every chief of department to give me the report for the performance of employees. After a few minutes, the report were there, then the CEO uh, was satisfied by our performance. In that scenario, I have used delegating style to get all information I need. There is some strength and weakness of each and every style. Let me start on directing. Directing, on the strength of directing, it tells what, when, and how to do any task. Discussing, it brings active listening, and it leads to effective discussion. Delegating, it is precise, and it is save time. The the conflict about delegating, sometimes people may miscommunicate, and discussing, the conflict may be raised while discussing, then delegating. Some people intend to work under pressure. Dear managers, thank you. I hope after understanding and listening to this presentation, you will be effective managers. Thank you.